Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is your daily aviation dose. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to talk about one of the most capable and deadly aircraft ever made by the Soviet Union or Russia. The twin-seater supersonic capable multi-role fighter strike aircraft, the Sukhoi Su-34. And since it's Friday, it is time to take a look at some of the specifications and interesting facts about this amazing aircraft. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. Before we get into the specifications, let me tell you a little bit about the history of this aircraft. Its development began in 1976, when the Soviet Union started looking for a replacement for their aging fleet of frontline bombers and strike aircraft. The goal was to create a new aircraft that would be able to perform both roles with equal proficiency. At the time, the only aircraft that could even come close to meeting these requirements was the MiG-27, which was a strike aircraft originally, but had been adapted to perform as a fighter as well. However, the MiG-27 had a number of drawbacks, not the least of which was its poor reliability. It also lacked the range and payload capacity needed to perform deep penetration strikes into enemy territory. In addition, the MiG-27 was not designed to carry air-to-air missiles, which limited its ability to engage enemy fighters. As a result, the Soviet Union decided to develop a new aircraft from scratch that would address these shortcomings. In 1981, the Sukhoi Design Bureau was awarded the contract to design the new aircraft, which would eventually become known as the Sukhoi Su-34. The Su-34 was to be a twin-engine, twin-seater, low-lying swept-wing aircraft that would be capable of supersonic flight without afterburners. It would also have a large payload capacity and range, as well as the ability to carry air-to-air missiles. The first prototype of the Su-34 flew in 1990, and the aircraft entered service in 1995. However, due to funding constraints, only a small number of Su-34s were built, and they were not widely used during the Soviet Union's final days. Nevertheless, the Su-34 was considered to be one of the most advanced and capable aircraft in the world, and it was clear that it had the potential to be a real game-changer if it had been produced in larger numbers. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Russia inherited a small number of Su-34s, along with a bunch of other advanced aircraft and weapon systems. However, like many of those other systems, the Su-34 was largely neglected and allowed to fall into disrepair. Nevertheless, in the early 2000s, Russia began investing in the development of new aircraft and weapon systems as part of a major modernization effort, and the Su-34 was one of the systems that was given new life. In 2008, Russia began a major upgrade program for the Su-34 known as the Su-34S, which included the addition of new electronic countermeasures and the ability to carry stealth aircraft. Since then, the Su-34 has undergone a number of other upgrades, including the addition of new air-to-surface missiles and bombs, as well as improved targeting and navigation systems. These upgrades have made the Su-34 one of the most advanced and capable strike aircraft in service today. So now that we've covered some of the history of this amazing aircraft, let's take a look at some of its specifications. The Su-34 is a twin-engine, twin-seater, low-lying swept-wing multi-role fighter and strike aircraft that was designed to perform both roles with equal proficiency. It is one of the most advanced and capable aircraft in the world, and it represents the latest in Russian military aviation technology. The aircraft has a number of unique features that make it particularly well-suited for both fighter and strike roles. First, it has a large payload capacity and range, which allows it to carry a variety of different weapons and fly long distances without refueling. This makes it an ideal candidate for deep penetration strike missions into enemy territory. Second, the Su-34 has a low-lying wing that provides it with excellent stealth characteristics. This makes it difficult for enemy air defenses to detect and track the aircraft, which is particularly important when flying strike missions. Third, the aircraft has a highly maneuverable airframe, which allows it to perform a variety of aerial maneuvers with ease. This makes it a formidable opponent for enemy fighters and also allows it to deliver weapons with great precision. Fourth, the Su-34 has a sophisticated avionics suite that includes a number of advanced electronic warfare and countermeasure systems. This makes it difficult for enemy air defenses to track and target the aircraft, making it an ideal platform for strike missions. Finally, the aircraft has a powerful fire control stabilization system that allows it to accurately engage targets even in adverse weather conditions. In terms of performance, the Su-34 is truly a remarkable aircraft. It has a top speed of over Mach 2, meaning that it can travel at more than twice the speed of sound. It also has a service ceiling of over 60,000 feet, meaning that it can operate at extremely high altitudes. The aircraft is powered by two Saturn AL-31FN afterburning turbofan engines, which produce a maximum thrust of over 15,000 pounds each. These engines give the Su-34 incredible power and acceleration, allowing it to quickly get up to speed and climb to altitude. Now let us talk about the dimensions of the Su-34. The aircraft has a wingspan of 38 feet, 10 inches, a length of 61 feet, 10 inches, and a height of 19 feet. It has a wing area of 783 square feet and an empty weight of 4,200 pounds. The max takeoff weight of the aircraft is 88,200 pounds, which gives it a payload capacity of over 23,000 pounds. This allows the aircraft to carry a variety of different weapons and equipment, making it a truly versatile platform. When it comes to the range of the Su-34, it is truly impressive. With a long-range strike capability of over 1,500 miles, this aircraft can reach targets deep within enemy territory without having to refuel. This makes it ideal for long-range strike missions where the aircraft needs to cover a lot of ground. In terms of armament, the Su-34 is truly formidable. It is equipped with a 30mm twin-barreled cannon with 460 rounds, as well as up to 12 hardpoints for a variety of different bombs, rockets, and missiles. The aircraft can carry both air-to-air and air-to-air munitions, making it a true multi-role fighter. Finally, let us talk about the crew of the Su-34. The aircraft is a twin-seater and is flown by a pilot and a navigator gunner. The cockpit is spacious and comfortable and features a number of advanced displays and controls. The aircraft also features a number of safety features, such as ejection seats and a parachute escape system. So there you have it, folks. The history, specifications, and capabilities of the Sukhoi Su-34, one of the most advanced and capable aircraft in the world. What do you think of this aircraft? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back again next time for another aviation adventure. Till then, keep the blue side up.